Hello, 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 all my beautiful, wonderful, awesome machine heads. Yes, 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 and welcome back to the Tiny Farm Build on Green Hills Estate, the Realism series. Oh, man, we're on day 12 already. Oh, getting started a little bit late. I was over watching Matt and Vanessa and Brennan stream. Thank you for all of the love you guys. You guys know that. You guys know how much love I get from you guys. It's great. Them and CBW. Oh, what a wonderful dude. And he donated $50 to Matt. Oh, he didn't have to do that. And man, what a great dude. But we're on day 12. Let's get going. We'll talk about that as we go because the time just flies. So, often imitated, never, ever duplicated. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing, as my family member Brennan would say, fantastic. As usual, I had to give a shout out to Brennan because every time I go in their stream, he does that, and it's great. And it's just amazing. So let's get going, everybody. Guess what we get to do today besides turning on and off the lights? Oh, man. If you were in Matt's stream last night, you got to witness them singing. Woo-hoo-hoo. They are amazing. They sing, "Country roads, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads." Oh, I love that song. Those guys did it way much better than I did. But anyways, guess what we're doing today? We are mowing. Finally, we got all of our fields done, planted, and rolled. We are ready to start mowing. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that fantastic? We may have to change these greenhouses / gardens around because we decided not to do pigs until we expand. So we are going to probably have to, let's go this way. Yes. We're going to have to go around this way, everybody. We're going to have to do it because it's not the right way. Actually, you know what? Let's see. So, actually, we would go this way first, and then you would drive on the outside of your pass. Yeah, let's do that. I've never used this mower before, so first time you, first time me. Let's get the RPMs up. Hit our probably 5th gear, 6th gear. Yep, let's go. Yes, Matt and Vanessa, challenge accepted. As soon as I get done with this map, I'm going to head over to that map and do the small equipment challenge on that map. Hickory Valley. It's got 2 fields that are well over 100 acres on it, and they don't want me to do it. They kept saying no. But Fury's crazy. As I told Vanessa in the stream, yes, I may be crazy, but it's all I know. They're so wonderful people. They really are. They go in and they always ask, every time I enter their stream, they ask me what my wife made me for dinner. And it's great. See, the cool news is my wife was a 5-star chef for a restaurant in our local town, which is about 9 miles from where I live. So she had to commute every day. And she did that for about 30 years. And then the restaurant decided to close down. So my wife says, I'm done with the insurance business, or the restaurant business, and decided to go into the insurance business. So that's what she did. And she cooks for me every night. She's been dealing with a little bit of food poisoning. We got some deviled eggs from a friend of mine. And she was mad at me because I took them. I guess I'm just going to go and get rid of this grass here. Go from there. She was mad at me because she told me not to take them because being a chef herself, she's so worried about other people's foods. Now, this looks like it's just mulching this here. It's because this is where the hedge was, and I took it out. These hedges are removable by painting over them, and I got rid of the hedge that was here. And so that section down there, I think, is just going to mulch it, which is fine. But what we have to do, everybody, is we have to make some hay and silage. So we're going to, I think, we're going to windrow it up. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have to bale up our silage bales. And then we're going to have to windrow it again to ted it. We're going to have to ted it and then windrow it again, which is fine. Now, what I'm doing here is, you see, I'm going on the grass because what you want to try to do is avoid driving on your grass as much as you can, because it will squish it with these tractors. So I'm going to drive on it one time, and then when I come back around, I will drive on the grass that's already cut. So we lose just a little bit of yield on this first pass here, but that's okay. And what I would do is hug the hedge best I can. Up here in upstate New York, we didn't have hedges, but we had a lot of trees to go around. We had, we didn't have the biggest farm. It was just a small family farm. We had 2 60-acre bean fields, and we had 1 60-acre grass field, which is a lot to mow. And then we had various smaller fields of grass. We had 100 head of cows, dairy cows. 125 was our max. But you know, you still need a lot of grass to feed 100 of them. That's a lot. 125 of them at one point, like I said. And you still... So we had the 3 fields, and then we had some various smaller, maybe 6-7 acre fields that were grass fields, that were meadows, that we would chop up and stuff. So we never had enough. I'm going to admit that. You know, we always could have used more. But Dad was always such a penny pitcher that he never wanted to expand too much, because he always said, I would rather have just enough than have more than enough and have it waste. But anyways, so how's you guys doing? I've always explained to you guys how my farm used to work. I've been watching Dirt Farmer lately. He gave a great tour of his farm. If you guys get a chance, head on over to see him. Give him some love. Tell him Fury Machine sent you. Been watching CBW. He's also a real-life farmer. Anybody that's a real-life farmer, I tend to watch because it just resonates with me much better. They tend to play the game a little bit more on the realistic side. And that's fine. There we go. Now we go this way, and we go backwards. We go backwards. Get around the corner here and try not to hit the fence. There we go. Now see how I'm driving on the grass that's already cut, and it makes it just so much better. So what you guys got going on for real? Like, I love to hear your farms. I love to hear what's going on. You guys know usually what's going on with me. I've been playing around with a new mining map. Mining is something that I will never do a series on. What it works for me is it gives me a chance to break up sometimes the monotony of farming, and it gives me a chance to do something different. Because a lot of people have expressed concern that, hey, we're not mining simulator, we're farming simulator, but mining is part of it. I mean, there's many a times, not necessarily mining and farming, but many a times when we had to clear land, we had the backhoe out and we were digging holes to clear the level in the ground. So no matter what anybody says, mining is still part of farming. Technically, like, how many times have you seen farmers take their skid steer and level out ground, or skid steer loader as they call it? It's the same concept of mining. You're not out there mining for gold on your farms, but you are digging holes and stuff. So But I won't ever do a series on it, only because I think I want to try to stay true to my channel. But I am interested in bringing some truck sim videos back. I know Miss Wildstyle does truck sim videos, so there is at least one person on my channel that will watch it. I just got a mod approved for truck sim, and it was super exciting. I finished a car up that many of you have known what I did. So what I did is I made a car for truck sim and you can't even access the mod until level 150. So it's for the people that have already done a million times around the block, if you know what I mean, used every truck. I've explained this before, but so the cool news is that once you get that point, and then I've got jobs and stuff already entered into it. So you've got your own jobs of transporting people and things like that. So it's exciting. But if you guys, I'm interested in bringing that back. So if many of you are interested in seeing some more truck sim videos from me, please let me know. I will post in my community page what kind of story mode we can do with that. I generally don't do story modes because Gutterball and I tried that role-playing stuff, and it's hard. For those of you who do role-play series out there, salute to you guys, because I'll tell you something, it's hard. It's hard work because you got to think about what you're doing. It's like, it's so easy to just come on and just try to be yourself. And like for me, I'm just myself, and it's so much easier. But like Mighty Mike's and Scroft and you guys that are out there doing the role play series, oh my gosh, I give you my proverbial hat goes off to you guys. It's great. It's awesome. I haven't been on this map in a minute. I think Thursday night, and I'm recording this on Monday night because I post Friday morning is the series, and then I record Friday and Saturday with Gutterball, and those get posted on Monday and Wednesday. So, because I take the weekend off, I'll be with my family. But thank you guys for all of the love, all of the wonderful things. You guys have been pushing the channel lately. It's been great. You know, it's amazing to be a member of this community for as long as I have. Like I told you guys a few videos ago, I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now. I wasn't always a YouTuber. I was just a modder. So I've been part of the community a lot longer than that. But as far as YouTube, about 2.5 years. I started videos back in Fs22. I was doing, oh my gosh. I hope Nathan brings back Maypole Extended. Not Maypole. I got to think of the name of the map. I'm sorry, Nathan, because his maps are amazing. I can't remember. It was one of my favorite all-time maps. We had like 107 episodes on that map because I grew up with tiny farms. I grew up with it. This is what I'm used to. But I do like to occasionally dabble into the bigger farms. I do. I've done 16x maps, and it's nice, but I don't think many people enjoy it as much as they enjoy the smaller farming. You know, I just think that's the way it is. Now, the other thing is, too, is we normally wouldn't mow this early in the morning because the grass is still absolutely soaked from the dew, especially in September. But for the sake of pushing the series just a little bit farther, because it's going to take us 2 in-game days to mow this, which is about right. I don't know how. We'll find out here in a minute how much we've actually harvested. Let's see. Right there. Harvested hectares doesn't say. Worked hectares 30 point. Why isn't it tell me? It says harvested hectares. Isn't this harvested? Technically? I don't know. First time you, first time me. It usually tells me. But I figured about 2 full in-game days to mow it. And then we'll come through and we will... yeah, I think what we're going to do, let's do this first round all hay bales. And we won't have silage, although that was going to be our money-making. Because I want to get the cows going, because that's going to be our only money-making way to go. So, I think... I don't know, because I'd hate to have to do it. And then again, we ain't got nothing else to do. We might as well take care of this field. And like I said, we can have up to a $10 million loan, which I don't want, but if it means me expanding to my properties, which I think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do, let's make this one all hay, and we'll take out a loan and buy the next one over. Let's buy... Let's see how much we got to take a loan out for. Right there, we own that one. Let's see what this one cost. $263,000. Yeah, because this one here is going to be expensive. So we can go that far, and then we'll make number 2 silage and number 4 hay, and then we'll have that for that. And then this one costs $384. So hopefully we make at least some of that loan back that we're going to take. Because like I said, I don't, at this point in time, I'm keeping it bare bones minimum as far as money goes. But if I have to take a loan to expand, I will. Because that's real life. Just to keep it moving. Because once this field is done and plowed and everything else, it's still going to be a while. So I think, like I said, we'll take this one. We'll make it hay. And then when we're done with hay, then we'll go take a loan out to the other field over there. And we'll make that one silage. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. That way we'll have our money making. Sorry, everyone. As I cough into the microphone. So I ordered my new monitor. Yay! As I told you guys on the Two Brothers series, I ordered it. It was great. $59. I got a 22-inch monitor. And all it's going to be used for is my stream. That's it. That's what I got it for. And then I figured what I would do is I'll pick a series that once a week I stream. Okay? And I think that's a good way to do it. That way, because I'm not a big one on streaming. I'm not. I made this channel with recording videos, and I think I'm going to continue to do that. I like doing it. There's not as much setup. There's not as much interaction, which I do enjoy. Don't get me wrong. But I think once a week or once every 2 weeks we'll stream, since I bought the monitor anyways. We'll live stream. We'll come on and we'll go for a couple hours and we'll play the game like that. We'll pick a map that we can. Maybe I'll set it up with the votes. You know what kind of map? I don't do fast farming, so don't ask me to. I don't. As you can see, I'm mowing at 6 miles an hour, which is realistic. It's usually between 5 and 7 miles an hour is what you mow. That's generally what you do. At least that's what we used to do. Usually you can do about at this pace, and that's the other thing, Matt. I wanted to point out, like you guys were like, no. Nobody wants to do that small farming on that map. And what's funny to me is if you lowered your speed down to 0.5, which if you played at 1 day months, played for 12 hours during the course of a day, that's the same as what 24 days would be. See what I mean? So if you lowered your speed down to 0.5 and played for 12 hours, I'll bet you I could get that one field with a 6-meter plowed at, well, not at 3 miles an hour. It would take me longer than that. But at game speeds, well, in-game speeds, which is about 10 miles an hour. Well, yeah, that's a little high, too. I bet you I could get that done in 1 day. 1 day. You know, we'll see. I'm thinking about doing it, and I don't know. I think also, too, I think I'll put up with, if we want to do a once a week or, because I'm noticing with the big streamers, and what I call big streamers is guys like CBW and guys like Matt and guys like Dirt Farmer and Bruce's Gaming and DJ's Club and who else is out there? Rusty Money. Those guys have their certain times that they stream. And I think that would be amazing. That I just kind of carve out my own niche in that. And we'll pick a map. I'll let you guys pick the map, but I want to stay on it. Like, I don't want to like bounce around maps and stuff on my stream. I want to get a stream and then bada bing, bada boom. Can't say it because Gutterball hates it. He's got me trained. He's such a good little brother. He's amazing. We've hossed a lot of coal. You'll see tomorrow we made some decisions. I don't know if I said it in this one or not. But in tomorrow's recording, either way, you're going to get some of the decisions that we made. We're just getting to the point where we've hossed millions and millions of liters, and now it's getting time where we're like, okay, him and I haven't farmed together in a while. You know what I mean? So it'll be fun. It'll be fun either way. It'd be fun. But I've been messing around with that mining construction economy map. It's MCE, mining construction economy map. And I think it's good for me to just kind of play it and relax. That's what's exciting about it. But anyways, yeah. So what I was saying, Matt, is that regardless of what people think and what size equipment you use, everything is oversped up in the game to where you get stuff done super, super fast. So keep that in mind when people are saying, oh, no, not the small equipment. No, I can't take it. 6 meter equipment is 18-foot wide equipment. That's pretty decent size. I mean, 18 feet wide. I mean, now it's not no 12 meter. That's 36 feet wide. But the only people that really use that kind of equipment are people with ginormous farms out the Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa, that sort of thing. And in fact, look at CBW. He's from Iowa. Okay, Iowa farmer, and his favorite football teams are, he loves the Iowa college team, and he loves the Kansas City Chiefs. That's his teams, and I love it because the one thing I like about CBW streams is everybody's got their favorite football teams and stuff, but he allows it, and everybody does it respectfully. Like, we all talk a bunch of smack, but it's all done like respectfully and out of love. That's what I like about it. That's why I like his streams, because he's so. But if you look at him in real life, he's a real life farmer. He was cultivating, disking, shall we say, with 3 meter equipment. I have to go back and watch the video. It might have been a little bit bigger, but I'm pretty sure it was 3. Which is still a 9-foot wide. A little over 9 foot. Sorry, I keep reaching down because I've got my controller in my hand, but I'm also using my keyboard to raise and lower the equipment because I've got so many buttons configured to my controller that I don't want to keep changing it. But anyways, yeah, so even a big farmer like him that does some bigger fields, he's disking with some smaller equipment. So my point is unless you're literally on those mega farms that have thousands, like Welker farms, that have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of acres, you're not using that big stuff. You're using 6 or 9 meter equipment max. So just keep that in mind when you design the rhyme. Man, having this series has brought me back to my roots. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Yep, I love it. And this was all Gutterball. He's doing a. I posted a farm build on his map. He's doing the same map, but he's way up there in the corner. Should go visit him. We'll be coming back with a farm extension, shall we call it? Yep. I mean, think about this for a second. I had to show my kid this, actually. He says, how come you're mowing and stuff so slow, Dad, in the game? He said, didn't you used to mow faster than that? I said, no. So when we were going to the store the other day, he's in the car with me, and I said, look I want to show you something. And I put the car, I just let it kind of coast, and we went up to about 6 miles an hour, and he said, holy crap. He said, you don't realize how fast that is until you're actually in a car and can regulate it. And I said to him, I go, yeah, the game makes it seem slow, but 6 miles an hour, try mowing that. And now, granted, let me have my disclaimer. If you're mowing and your yard is mowed once a week and it's super low anyways, and you cut your lawn super low anyways, of course you can mow it faster than 6 miles an hour. But when you're into a meadow like this, that you're chopping down, 2 foot, 3 foot high meadow grass, you're not going fast. I'm sorry, you're not. So keep that in mind, everybody. When you say, wow, Fury goes slow, it's because it's real. I'm not mowing a meadow grass full of grass. I just wish somebody would bring back the mod. Oh, man. Wasn't it in 19 there was a mod that the grass grew super high? It was, somebody had it on one of their maps. It was, sorry, I spun around there too fast. It was on, oh, man. I used to play that map, too. I can't, maps expire me today. But yeah, there was one that the grass would grow the high as your tractor. It was crazy. That's why always, when CBW is recording, I always put in there to show my family members, which is you guys, the actual speeds. He was harvesting at 4.3 miles an hour, and that was, and it goes up and down, everybody, because it goes according to how fast and how dry and how thick the crop is. It will go up and down according to that. Unless you have an old combine, and then it just kind of doesn't. But the newer modern ones, they'll go by how thick the crop is, how wet the crop is, because you can only process it just so fast. But get a chance, watch his videos. Watch Dirt Farmer's videos on his real-life farming stuff. He'll tell you. Farming is not a fast thing. So, anyways, getting back to what I was saying is, I am not going to, when we stream, if we decide to do it once a week or every couple weeks or whatever, because I've got my days pretty set now, but I can do I can probably squeeze out one more day, because the live stream is just a live stream, then it's done. Yes. So I will post on what kind of maps you guys want, what kind of, that sort of thing, what kind of play do you want. We'll go from there. We'll work it out. We're good like that. One thing I like about this series is the days go super fast at 15x. It's great. It takes about 40 to 45 minutes to get through a game day, which is great. It means that means you're not on here for 17,000 hours. You're literally in and out. But when it's all said and done, I'm playing 15x speed 28-day months. But when it's all said and done, if I was to play 1x speed 12 hours, it'd be pretty darn close. It'd be a little bit more. So what I always tell people is if you want to play realistic, play 0.5 speed, play 12 hours a day. It's the same as 24 in-game hours, which would be the same as 28-day months. That's what I always tell people if you want realism. Also, if you play longer days, speed your clock up, because otherwise you go insane. If you try to go 1x speed, 12-hour days times 28-day months, you will never, ever have enough, unless you're doing 300-acre fields. You know what I mean? With 3-meter equipment. Otherwise, you're going to be so caught up, and you're going to be sitting there going, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So, that sort of thing. Whew. It's been a fun week, that's for sure. Had the wife was sick for a while. She had food poisoning, like I said, and she finally got over it. So Fury didn't have to have pizza. I cheated. I didn't cook. I had actually cereal and toast one night. It was terrible. That's as bad as it gets when you know that if your wife didn't cook for you, you'd be like, I don't know, order some microwavable stuff. as the movie Home Alone would say, this delicious microwavable macaroni and cheese. It's exactly what it would be. And I try to stay completely away from that stuff because it is full of sodium and it's horrible. Every time I eat it, which I have, it makes me super thirsty and it's super ugh. It just doesn't taste good, not compared to the wife's cooking. But you guys all know that. But she woke up today and it was gone and she said, I'm going to cook dinner. And I said, boom, boom, boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It took her about 9 days to get over it. That's a long time. It's a long, long time. And that's with nauseous medicine and things like that the doctor gave her, which didn't help. The first 3 or 4 days didn't help at all. And I'm telling you, if you've ever had food poisoning, which I have, it's bad. You don't want to eat, you don't want to drink, you don't want to do nothing. You just want to lay there and complain. And she didn't even complain. She didn't even moan or the B word at all. She didn't do any of that stuff. She just kind of was a trooper, but she didn't want to get up, and so I didn't push her. And you try that all the old wives' tales with Ritz crackers and chicken soup and all the things that are supposed to, but everything came right back up again. And it was just ugh. I felt so bad for her. So I took care of her and did this stuff around the house without her and kind of stayed in my farm sim world, if you know what I mean. Whew. This little tractor's nice. So that's why I figured it may even take us 3 days in-game to mow this. Let's see if it's caught up on us. Let's see. It should tell us. It's not, though. That's the thing that's bothering me. It's not. See? Day 12, we're at 12 hours. It's pretty good. Driving 3 miles. See, we've driven 3 miles around this already. You don't realize how far tractors drive. See, it's not keep track of the session. Only thing it's keeping track of, we've used 25 liters and 3 miles we've driven. 13,870 fertilizer. That's crazy. That's crazy. 34.62 acres. I don't know if that's going up or not. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. But 3 miles just around this field alone. Isn't that insane? It's beautiful. Big shout out to South Central Wisconsin farmer who got the trivia question right on the last one. He is amazing. I knew he'd know it. I knew he would. He's another farmer, real life too. He's got some real life farming videos on his channel. So head over, watch those. Tell him Fury sent you. One of them is he's feeding the cows. I think the other one is he's baling. So get a chance. Tell him Fury sent ya. Fury, Fury, Fury. So weird. I've been doing this weird talking third person lately, and it's absolutely weird. And my wife will be like, "What are you doing? Like, that's just weird." I said, "Well, I don't use my real name on here, even though you guys all know what it is. I just, like, you know, everybody just calls me Fury, and that's just what it's stuck to." It was nice. Matt had Farmer Groot in there tonight helping him. Who else was in there tonight? Jay Meister finally plowed under his sugar beets. It's one thing that Fury usually just stays away from is sugar beets and potatoes because they are a pain. Now, I like to go slow, but I think the problem that I have with them is the yield is so high that the little tractors or the little harvesters that you get only hold like from here to the end of the field, and that's it. And then you're full. So unless you're hiring a worker and constantly just running for them, it takes you 65 years, which is fine. I mean, obviously you guys can tell I don't care about speeds. I've never done them in FS13, 15, 17, or 19. I never did sugar beets or potatoes because I was like, nope. Those kind of farmers out there they get a lot more credit. Or shall we say deserve a lot more credit. Actually, we're mowing right along. We've done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7th around. Whoops. 7th round around the field. And I know what many of you are thinking. Why don't you just go back and forth, Fury? Why don't you just go back and forth? Because like I explained in the beginning, you don't, with a little side sip mower like this, you don't want to drive over your grass. You'll lose yield. It'll squish them down. So instead of just turning around and driving back and forth, this is how you would do it with a side mower. Now, if you have a triple mower, that's different because you're now mowing, you're driving over the grass, but you're mowing the front part behind your wheels. If you notice, like a triple mower has the mower on the front, which is usually just a little bit wider than your tractor tires. So you're mowing in front of it, so you're technically driving on the mowed grass. So that's why with a triple mower, you would go down to the end, turn around, and go back up this way. With this kind of mower, you can't do that. I mean, you can. In Farm Sim, you can do whatever you want. That's the nice thing. But for those of us who try to keep it a little bit more on the realistic side, we try not to do that. And technically, I don't have to raise the mower at the ends because I don't. It wouldn't go too much because I haven't windrowed it yet. If it was putting it in windrows, I would. But technically, I don't have to raise the mower. I could just mow, but it's such a habit to raise it. Now, I did make a mistake a few Let's Plays ago when I was doing the Realism series on Adding and Park. Like, technically, I could just go like this if I wanted and not raise it. The Realism, Adding and Park, and Wisconsin brought up a point that because that was a mower that windrowed, it was it would have blown all the windrows around. But this, being it's just on the ground, it wouldn't hurt anything to leave it. So, but I've just gotten into the habit of raising it. Nice. Nice. Man, it's going fast. Less than 2 hours to go already in game. Woohoo! Woohoo! Then we'll tet all this up. We'll windrow it. Then we'll bale it. We'll get our cows. So we have to take into consideration that we have to get cows yet. Plus, I have to take a $200,000 loan for that field next to us. Or we'll go that field over there. I don't know. We'll decide whatever's cheaper. But that's going to be... because I'm telling you right now. Okay, so it's going to take us 2 in-game days to finish this mowing. Okay, so that's 2 days there. Then it's going to take probably 1 or 2 in-game days to tet it. Whoops. Did it again. Not a big fan of this mower for the lack of overlap. Anyway, so that's 4 days. And then we windrow it. It's going to probably take at least 1 in-game day, possibly 2, to windrow it. So that's 6 days just on this field. And then it's going to take at least an in-game day to bale it, if not 2. So that's 8 days from now to get ready to go. So that's we're on 12, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, day 20. Almost a full month before we're ready to go. And then I have to plow this in, which is going to be 2 days. Then I have to plow it in, fertilize it, lime it, cultivate it, plant it in grass again, and then roll it. Roll it. Rolling. Keep rolling. So that's another... It took us 12 days to do them little fields over there, so you can only imagine. Yeah, so you're talking at least mid-October. Whew, here it keeps cutting. Missing. So that's at least 13 or 14 days from now just to get this field ready to go with grass planted in it. Then we're going to move over to that field over there and do the same thing. Except that one's going to be silage bales, so we can just mow it and bale it. Wrap it in silage bales. Which would be kind of cool, actually. Yes, because I think what I want to do is those fields there, I want to expand that way with them. Make them bigger, because after they grow in and we harvest them, then I'll start thinking about expanding. Exciting. Whew. But yeah, it's been a long week. Exciting week. I got a couple of great episodes with Gutterball filmed. It was great. Got a lot of good stuff going on. So, perfect. Perfect. Then once I plow it in, okay, and we plant grass here again, then the next go around when she's ready, I can hire a worker. And then I'm not standing here doing the mowing. But you guys haven't seen farming in a while. We may have to go to the butterfly mower just so we can hire a worker. All right, so if we can get up to the farm part before this turns 6 o'clock, then we'll wrap it up on the farm. It's like concentration, concentration. Gonna get a good yield off this though. And that's with just meadow grass. Nothing planted, can't fertilize it, can't do anything with it. But once we get it planted and stuff like that, then it'd be great. There. We've mowed about half of it. How far have we driven? 4.8 miles. All right. Yeah, we'll keep going for a minute. Try to get him up to the end. It's definitely been a fun series. I've had a blast doing this, that's for sure. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh, make sure you guys are checking out Six Wheelin' over on Twitch. Make sure he does 10 o'clock Pacific, I think. I'll get the specific time when I'm ready. When I do get a chance. He's over at Twitch. And Six Wheelin' the Forgetful Farmer is his name. Tell him Fury sent you. If you go over and see him, you should follow him on Twitter. All right. So we're going to leave everything down. We're going to shut the mower down first. Let this tractor run for just a couple of seconds. And we'll say our goodbyes here. Just because you never want to shut your tractor off hot. You want to let it cool down to room temperature or, well, normal temperature. So, as usual, we made it through day 12, everybody. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Sorry, I'll get going here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video, because I'm all over the place. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And on that note, as soon as she hits 1600 or 1800, sorry, I'm a little sleepy, we'll be out of here. This we can shut down now. And we are done. Love, love, love you all. And I'll catch you right back here Wednesday night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.